Welcome to episode 20, season 2 of FountainCast, a bi-weekly podcast brought to you by your Fountain Hills Chamber of Commerce, striving to be your one-stop fountain of information for your business community. I'm host Karen Anderson.
And I'm co-host Hannah Toth. Be sure to stay tuned after this episode as well to hear about upcoming chamber events. And in today's episode, we are speaking with chamber member Kelly Smith of MCO Realty, here to share with us about his experience as a realtor here in Fountain Hills, as well as an exciting new project that he has going on. So we can't wait to hear Kelly's story. Kelly, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
We're so excited to have you. So just as an introduction, tell us a little bit about you. What's your background? What got you into real estate?
Well, I got into real estate about 25 years ago. I moved out to Arizona about that same time. Everybody goes through a life change. Mine was a divorce back in, somewhere in the 90s. And decided to make a life change. My parents were already out here, and I thought, let's give Arizona a shot. And so I came out here with whatever I could fit in my car in the back of a little trailer, and didn't look back, and been here ever since.
That's wonderful. Well, what made you fall in love with Fountain Hills specifically?
Well, I was out here visiting, back in '96, visiting my father and mother, and I thought the town was pretty awesome. I mean, it was close to everything, but yet far enough away that it still maintains that small town feel. Don't like real big cities, and I was living in smaller towns, so I like that small town feel. It's where you get to know everybody, and sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad.
Right.
Getting to know a lot of people, and I knew that I could be successful here, and I thought that's why I came here.
Awesome. So since you've come to Arizona, what do you do for fun?
What do I do for fun? Well, I do the redneck things, of course. I'll go out shooting in the desert, go off-roading, things like that. Other things my wife and I like to do is we go kayaking. I love movies. Just hanging out with my wife and just doing whatever comes to mind, I guess, is kind of how we play it.
Nice adventures.
Yeah, little adventures. Experience life. That's kind of the way I look at it. Yep.
That's so great. Well, speaking of experiencing life, work is a part of life. So what excites you about your role with MCO Realty?
Well, I came to MCO about almost 15 years ago now, I guess. And, Steve Argo was our broker and owner, and very knowledgeable. He was the reason why I went there. I wanted that knowledge back, somebody that has a lot of knowledge. Knowledge is power, I always found. And I just found out he is retiring. He has sold MCO Realty to Michael Gant and some of his partners. And Michael Gant is an agent in my office, so he'll be taking over as the broker. Going to be doing some remodeling and a whole revamp of MCO Realty. And he asked me to be an important part of it, and I'm like, yeah, I'll be happy to be there, happy to help, and look forward to seeing the changes at MCO Realty, because MCO Realty we developed Fountain Hills. We made Fountain Hills, so I think it was important that MCO stays in town and in that name. So glad it's staying that way.
That's wonderful. That is really exciting.
It is. I can't wait to see the remodel.
Yeah, it's going to be starting pretty soon. The next 2 weeks, I think we're going to. As soon as Michael, I think, takes over on the first of the month, and then I think they're going to gut the whole downstairs, go all contemporary style. It's going to look really nice. He's spending a lot of money getting that updated. So I'm upstairs in the office upstairs, so I'm kind of off the path. So I can sneak in, sneak out without having to worry about all the construction going on. But people downstairs will have to deal with the dust.
Right. Only for a minute though.
Yeah.
It'll be worth it. So what we want to know more about is your new show.
Yes.
All right. Well, yeah, television. I've never been afraid to be in front of the camera. Obviously, I'm not really shy right now. I've been doing theater on and off since 1999. I've done like 15 shows here at the Fountain Hills Theater. I've been on radio, different times, television, accidentally on television, mostly interviewed during news broadcasts. But this part is called the Negotiators and the Negotiator Lux. It's a real estate television show, and I'm kind of the person for the Fountain Hills Scottsdale area representing that television show. So I'm right now. What we're doing is we just interviewed Betsy here at the chamber, and you guys were there. And that's going to be one of I think the first episode. It's like a 7-minute or so episode. And then I did another one at the local theater as well. Some places that I'm very comfortable with. I knew a lot of the people. And it's just to instead of being the realtor role, I'm kind of the reporter / host for Fountain Hills. And we're gonna, probably expand and do more businesses, restaurants, things like that that'll want to participate, and we'll just kind of figure out who we want to work with and how that works. And it's on the Reveal Network, television network. It's should be coming out. The first one that I did is July. I think July 17th. I think this one's coming out.
Fantastic.
Next one, I'm not sure when. Maybe the week or two after.
Okay.
Super exciting.
Yeah.
So is this going to, you're showcasing obviously your area, Scottsdale, Fountain Hills, and...
Yeah, it's if somebody's online, or the episode will be aired, and then it'll do little segments, and obviously this part will be one of the segments, and if somebody wants information about Fountain Hills, Scottsdale, then there's a link they can go to. They can view my profile, go to my website, and all that stuff, and then they can reach out to me if they're looking. My guess is other advertisers will be. They'll try to get me. Hey, I saw you on TV. Want to spend some more money?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But that's great. I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for that first episode. That's
as soon as I get it, I'll get it over to you. So
awesome.
You can post
we
it.
want to
You can share it around.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So, as a long-standing chamber member, member of the Fountain Hills community, what advice do you have for your fellow chamber members?
You got to come in here and check this place out. When I first came here to this town, I looked at the Chamber of Commerce and I go, ugh, why do I want to come here? It was dull, drab. I mean, it was a throwback to the 70s. I'm surprised there wasn't shag carpet in here at the time. But now, I mean, as soon as I knew Betsy was taking over, I knew this place was going to turn around, and it turned around so fast. And it's amazing when you come in here. So, I mean, if you're a business owner and you're looking to network, you're looking to meet other people and like business-minded people, then, come to the chamber and come check out some of the events and things that are going on here.
Well, I couldn't have said that better myself. That was
fantastic. I'm for hire if you'd like to hire me as a spokesperson. I don't know what I charge per the hour, but I'm sure I can be available.
So finally, of course, if someone is looking to contact you for either to learn more about your show or about real estate, how can they get in touch with you?
Well, I'm pretty easy to find. You can Google me, Kelly Smith Real Estate, or just Kelly Smith. I'll give you my website. It's AZ, as in Arizona, kellysmith.com. That's my real estate website. You'll see my profile with my wife and I. And my listings. You can access all listings in the Fountain Hills, Scottsdale area right from my website. Direct access pretty much into the MLS. Other ways, Facebook. I'm on Facebook. I'm out there. Just Google me. You can find me.
Because Kelly Smith is not a common name at all.
Yeah.
Right.
You'll see a bunch of other Kelly Smiths out there, but make sure it's Kelly Smith Fountain Hills. Otherwise, you're going to find Kelly Smith, the soccer player, and there's a bunch of other people like that. Try Googling your own name once and see what happens.
I've had Karen Anderson, that's why I'm like, Kelly Smith. It's going to be the same thing. There's going to be 1,000 of you.
At least I'm not like my father, Jim Smith. Can you imagine that?
That's hard. Yep. Well, you can also find Kelly on the Visit Fountain Hills app and our online business directory through fhchamber.com. So if you can't remember what he said his website was, you can also find it on our website. Well, thank you, Kelly, for being part of the episode. We so enjoyed having you and learning more about your story.
Yeah, I can't wait to see your show. I can't wait until that comes
Can't wait
out.
either.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun. I mean, I think the best part about the TV show is it's fun. I mean, my cinematographer is Orlando Brown, so everybody in this town knows him. I mean, you talk about a guy that come to town just a couple of years ago, and he's like the king of the town now. Everybody knows him. So yeah, he's doing some edits right now, and then they'll submit it to the network, and then they'll make their own little changes and add additions, and hopefully it'll be ready come next month.
Well, and now we know that at least you're entertained while you're doing that because Orlando's hilarious.
Oh yeah, he's a good guy. And if you need somebody to shoot some videos or introduce your business or do something like that, Orlando's a good one. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, that'll wrap up our episode for today. Kelly, again, thank you so much for coming in. We're excited for you. We're excited to see it. We can't wait for the remodel. He has all kinds of stuff to show us. So tune in next time.
Thank you.
Don't forget to share FountainCast with friends, neighbors, clients, anyone in your network, and please like, rate, and review FountainCast wherever you listen to your podcast. For upcoming chamber events, we hope that you had a wonderful Independence Day weekend, Fountain Hills. Speaking of the holidays, our Holiday Classic sponsorships are now available. So help the chamber rein in the holiday season by being a sponsor of all 3 events, Parade of Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving Day Parade, and Stroll in the Glow. If you'd like any information on this, you can reach out to Kristen right here at the chamber or visit our website, fhchamber.com. Head to the chamber website for more details on all of our upcoming events as well, or to request to do your own podcast, uniquely Fountain Hills episode, send us editions for the newsletter, and so much more. Thank you, Fountain Hills, for continuing to be the best community.
What she said.
I love that.
I just don't want to sound like a robot. I am Kelly Smith.